Spacey Sims, and we're back with more Period Cube and Puyo Puyo flying through the screen. So what we're going to do in this part is we are going to go through the bonus stuff and do these characters. So now, what I noticed, like this Shiki is here, as opposed to Puyo Puyo. So in the options menu, let's actually do that first. Hold on. So in the options menu, when I turned on the voice acting, you can see the voices. So let's listen to the Puyo Puyo voice because I know it's going to be different than Shiki. We might have to go back and I'm sure it'll sound different.
ぽよぽよは君の味方ぽよ。君は可愛いぽよね。
So that's the voice he gives Puyo Puyo. So now we can go back and we can do these. So we're just going to, we should start, God, I was going to say we should do it in the order we did the characters in, but we're just going to start at the top and work our way down. So,
心配いらねえよ。俺がついてる。なんだよニヤニヤして。お前のこと、俺が必ず守る。諦めねえ。諦めたくねえ。絶対。お前のこと、もう話せない。絶対に。
like Jesus. His voice is so much nicer than the one I gave him. Anyway, real name, Hiroya Tachibana. Blood type, O. Birthday zodiac is May 13th. He's Taurus. He's 17 years old. He's 172 centimeters high. He weighs 55.4 kilograms. I don't know what that is in, like, Americanized shit, because, like, yeah, you know, whatever. He's a second-year high school student. His hobby is soccer. His specialty is sprinting. His favorite food is meat, especially hamburger steak, and he dislikes numbers. I feel like we're playing the dating game right now, which is, like, true, but let's listen to the voices again.
お前ってのんきだよな。近いって。四季さんってさ。いや、お前のこと。俺が必ず守る。
I want to see something.
俺のこと、もっと頼れよ。
Are they different?
なあ、俺じゃダメなのか。諦めねえ。
They are.
諦めたくねえ。絶対。俺の隣にずっといてほしい。
I'm glad we did this a second time. They do it a couple. Hold
お
on.
前ってのんきだよな。お前あんま無理すんなよ。心配いらねえよ。俺がついてる。お前あんま無理すんなよ。お前あんま無理すんなよ。
Okay. But they do multiples. There's different ones. I thought there was really only going to be like one thing that they said, but there's multiples. We're going to have to go through this a couple
なん
times.
だよニヤニヤして。
I think we heard that already.
近いって。なんだよニヤニヤして。
Yeah, okay. That first one sounded like it had three different
俺の
ones,
こ
but
と、もっと頼れよ。お前のこと、俺が必ず守る。俺のこと、もっと頼れよ。
yeah. Okay, so there's at least two.
諦めねえ。諦めたくねえ。絶対。なあ、俺じゃダメなのか。なあ、俺じゃダメなのか。
Okay, that one repeated the second one the same time.
俺
which
の
is weird.
隣にずっといてほしい。俺の隣にずっといてほしい。
Okay, so that one's the same. So, but it's like, so they have a couple of different. So, now we know. We'll just play it a couple times and then we'll do. Okay, so let's do his perspective. So I don't know what this is and what this involves. You free this Sunday? I think it took me about 5 days to just get it out and tell her, but yeah, I don't have any plans yet. Oh, I'm really sad. I wanted the voice acting on this. Okay. She batted her long eyelashes in confusion and cocked her head, as if she wanted to ask why. Damn it! She had no idea what I thought for a second, and my pride grew from inside. I raised my head up. Well, not like I care. That's lame. Those thoughtless words didn't showcase how nervous I was. Hopefully she would never find out. Hiroya? What? So, what's Sunday? Oh, well, yeah, I was, wondering if you'd be studying. No, it's not that. That's not what I wanted to say. Let's go somewhere together. I really wish this was voice acted. I'm so sad, guys. That's why I turned it on. Oh well. It was just a simple few words, but I couldn't even say them. Why? Damn it. I think I was just as nervous facing a boss in World V. As you can tell, I'm not putting the voice I gave because it's not. Now that we've heard oh my god, now that we've heard the real voice acting, I'm not fucking that up. So I'm just gonna read it kind of normalish. I couldn't voice my thoughts properly, but a short sentence came out. I think you should start studying for your finals. What? Seriously? So soon? Surprised she nodded, but was confused. You've been acting weird, Hiroya. Weird? How? Are you saying it would be better for me to study on my days off? Idiot, that's not it! I couldn't help myself from shouting. I caught myself, but it was too late. No, I didn't mean that. I was muttering, and she looked at me. I tried looking away, but our eyes met. Ah, crap. You're so cute. Her big clear eyes, her long lashes, and her lips parted as if to speak. This isn't fair. I couldn't take my eyes off of her. I wonder if there's a way to hide when someone looks at you so directly. It's always me liking her. And she's trying her best with all she's got to not miss a thing of me. She never gets mad when I push her, and always waits quietly for my next words. I want to hear it all. I'll be waiting. Tell me everything. Her eyes say that. I know what I'm thinking is true. Things were never smooth before we started dating. It was so annoying because we were never on the same page. I almost gave up. But we're together now. And that's why I know. And that's why I can say it. I love you! When I voiced it, I felt my cheeks go red. A little bit of time passed. I love you too. She said it timidly, but honestly. So, please go on a date with me on Sunday. I said it without trying to play it off, and the one I adored most in this world blushed and nodded yes, then smiled. Why wasn't that voice acted? Come on! You're killing me here! Okay. Oh, whoops. Oh, okay. So here we go. Radius.
悪いが、群れるのは好きじゃない。
Oh my god. Can I just tell you? This fucking Lupin.
俺に何の用だ俺に何の用だ
Okay.
俺の邪魔はするなよ。あんた、俺に興味があるのか
It works so well for him.
あんた、俺に興味があるのか
It's so good.
どうして俺が何をしても怒らないあんたの笑った顔。あんたの笑った顔。
Oh.
悪くない。
We'll give him one more time because I clicked by accident. I thought he was
ど
done.
うして俺が何をしても怒らないあんた、のんきだな。
Well, see, and every once in a while it's...
あんた、のんきだな。
We've done this one like 4 or 5 times and there's different...
俺の邪魔はするなよ。俺の邪魔はするなよ。あんた、俺に興味があるのか
See, every once in a while it repeats the same thing. There's not a pattern to it. It's kind of messed up.
気安く俺の名を呼ぶな。俺に何の用だ悪いが、群れるのは好きじゃない。
Isn't it freaking weird? Like, there's no pattern to it. It's not like it's 3 things in a row. It'll sometimes say the same thing twice and then say something different. You could just sit here for like an hour. Click, 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 click. I don't even care. He could say the same thing repeatedly over and over again and I would just listen to it.
この俺が、どうしてこんな
It's so weird because I've got my like code realize cards up on my shelf and I'm just like glancing back and forth when he talks and I'm like, it's so weird. Like,
あんたは、どうしてそうなんだこの俺が、どうしてこんな
he has a nice voice and it works really well for Radius. It does.
この俺が、どうしてこんな
He's got that deeper, like I just imagine that. I mean, obviously I can't do it really well, but I tried. But you know, but it worked because and that's the impression I got from him, which is kind of the way the voice actually works for him.
あ
So
んたは、目が離せない。たまには、名前で呼んでみろ。 たまには名前で呼んでみろ。最近あんたのことばかり考える。最近あんたのことばかり考える。
You just listen to him talk all fucking day. I can't even handle this shit. I can't. You're like, what? I don't understand a word you're saying, but just keep repeating it. You could literally be like, I'm going to fucking kill you in your sleep. Okay, whatever you say. like, anyway. Real name is Ray Ijo. His blood type is A. He was born on January 8th and he's a Capricorn. He's 18 years old, 184 centimeters high, weighs 61 kilograms. He's an idol and a first-year college student. His hobbies are cycling. His specialty is singing. His favorite food are grapes. And he dislikes variety shows. I'm sorry. Oh my god, that hurt my face doing that because I was smiling the whole time. Because you can't do tour guide Spacey without having a big tour guide smile. And it hurts my face. I need a minute. And a sip of drink. Not like alcohol drink, just like, anyway. What? Phone, what? Why? Who's texting me? It's 9 o'clock at night. What the fuck? Go away. Like, seriously. It's probably Amazon. No, it's my friend. Why are you texting me? Like, oh, hold on. Oh, lawful hot, neutral hot, chaotic hot. Yeah, all Marvel boys. Chaotic pretty. Loki. 100 fucking %! Also, all kinds of hot. Anyway, what do you do on your days off? A typical question in an interview. I read books and listen to my favorite music. She was reading the fashion magazine as she said it, a little shy. On the cover was a picture of me in a simple Q&A. Don't laugh. I'm not laughing. You don't have to look at that. A day without any plans. The clock's hands stretched toward the afternoon. Such time. And there she was smiling as light seeped through the thin curtains. I want to read your magazines. You don't need to. I'm the real thing. I bring her gently into my arms. You already know that I sit here like this on my days off. Well, I think that's good. She laughed timidly again. But you're answering like the Q&A. Are you saying I'm a poser? I think you're serious about your job and that you're kind and attentive. I'm just a wuss. It was such a hassle to speak the truth and have to hear people complain. If I gave them exactly what they wanted, things would go more smoothly. But stressing over that is dumb. I really wish these were voice acted, guys. I'm so depressed that they're not. The real me and the fake me. If I tried to live both of them at the same time, one of them would give eventually. I got tired of that, and online games were my escape. I haven't changed at all. Even after experiencing a life or death situation, change was still difficult. Oh, I'll make lunch soon. No, I'm not hungry yet. I hug her tight as she tries to leave. But I don't have enough of you. I whispered and kissed her neck softly. I heard her gulp. See, I want this read in his fucking voice because I'm gonna fucking literally pass out. Like, you're imagining it in your head and it's amazing. And I'm just so sad that these aren't voice acted. Like, I'm really, like, ugh. I drew her shoulders to my cheeks and put my weight on her. I want to savor her softness and warmth. Am I trying to relax myself like this? I kind of felt pathetic. I seriously wanted to do something for her, and yet here I am leaning on her. You're warm. She whispered as she hugs me. Oh, so she said that. I don't know. I'm just reading it. Whatever. Surprised, I looked and our eyes met closer than I thought. My heart skipped. I want to touch her more. I was starving like never before. Damn. This isn't enough. I want more. I hold myself so she wouldn't sense it. I love you when you're working too. I don't like myself. I've been biting away my lust and then suddenly just spoke the truth. I suck at hiding things. The lies that I used to be so good at. I wasn't able to do that anymore. Her smile easily opened the heart that I had closed off so tightly. He's such a tragic character and I need this read in the Lupin voice, goddammit. You're always considerate. It's so you, Ray. Your formal smile is different from usual. It's so cool, but... She looked away and fell silent. But what? I pressed for an answer and she looks up, and then it struck me. Only be the real you in front of me. Her cheeks, ears, the nape of her neck were all pink in the soft light of the room. She's here for me. Of course. And with that, I give her a gentle kiss. Oh, how beautiful. Okay. All right. Libera!
ん僕に何か用ん僕に何か用ん僕に何か用
So really? Okay, that one only had
僕
one.
たち友達だよね僕たち友達だよね何して遊ぼっか君ってかわいい
Like how he giggles.
君ってかわいいねえ僕のことちゃんと見てねえ今何考えてる
He says Boku a lot, but that's pretty much how you say I if you're a boy. So I'm just really curious if he was saying that as Libera because that should have clued her in.
君ってずるい
Whoa, that was a different voice.
ねえ今何考えてる
So, okay, I think some of those are like the I'm in the Libera form where I'm trying to be a little
ちょ
girlier.
っとあんまりこっち見ないでよ君ってずるい
Those were so different.
必ず君を守るよ僕必ず君を守るよ僕のことちゃんと男として見てよ
And hold on. Oh crap, it's not opening. His voice actor was in I think it was in Seven Scarlet. And also is in let's go into games quickly. Yeah, well yes. No, he was Satoru in Bad Apple Wars and was Akito in fucking Collar X Malice. And I thought he was in no, those are the ones that I was thinking of. He's also in B Project, and I actually like I love that show. Oh my god, I love them. I'm sorry, I love the Idol Boy shows. I don't know what it is. Especially because Daisuke Ono's always in them and singing, and it's just amazing. And I just every single time he talks, I just picture Sebastian and then the singing and dancing, and it's just this weird circus in my head that happens. But there's like in the middle, after like the first, I think it's like the 5th episode if you watch it on Verve. I think it's actually on Crunchyroll, but I have Verve, so like anyway, it's not really the 5th episode, but like in between the 4th and 5th episode of the show, they just have a bunch of the voice actors come in and like talk to each other, and it's just so adorable. It's so fun because you're like, oh my god, they're so adorable. Like they're just going back and forth like joking and like talking about everything, and you're like, they're so cute. I love it. He was one of them. He's in there, and I was like, look, you can find it. Like it's just fun because you see them in so many things, and it's just be like, I just want to see you being like real human beings for once. And it's so funny because you're like, now I'm seeing all of the characters that you voiced in my head when you're talking, and it's so bizarre, and it's fun. Because like you try, like I love it. It was fun. Anyway, unfortunately, he's the only one that I have seen in anything. The other 3 that are in that show that I've seen that are in a million things weren't in that episode where like they were just talking because they did like 2 sets of like 3 of the guys like all talking to each other and like asking questions about the show to each other and like whatever and talking about it. And the other 3 that I know, I'm like, I know all 3 of them from other things, and they weren't there, and I'm like, oh, this is disappointing because I just wanted to see that. I just wanted to see Sebastian and Okita and fucking Saito just having a nice conversation with each other because I was like, I need this in my life, but it didn't happen, and I'm so sad. Just like watching these where you're like, okay, let's listen to Radius, and that's Lupin. Oh my god. Anyway. Oh, we didn't read his thing. I'm sorry, I'll read the bio back after this. So, it's not like I could become an adult, but I don't want to be a child either. Those 2 thoughts went back and forth, almost like a game of tug of war. Eek! A loud scream came from next to me. No, I can't do this! Her eyes were shut, her head was down. How cute. I had no idea she hated roller coasters. Oh, come on, man up and go. They're fun. She didn't scream like that when she fell from that 2nd-story window. She'll probably be grumpy if I tell her. Oh, I was like, she didn't scream when she fell from that second. I'm like, what? Oh, in the game. I was like, what? In World V. Okay, I forgot about that. That was fun. The roller coaster finally came to a stop, and the restraints lifted up. Can you stand? Yeah, I think so. I stretched out my hand, and after a moment, she grabbed onto it. Wow, her hand is so cold. She had gripped those bars so hard. I'm sorry I pushed you into this. Her lips formed a dissatisfied pout. You're smiling, Riku. Huh? Really? Well, I couldn't help it. Her pitifulness was just too cute. Meanie. Come on, get up. That she couldn't stand up without my supporting her was really cute. Our first day at an amusement park was a half day, a bit off season. It was worth the research online. It was pretty empty, even in the nice weather. Phew! She let out a sigh after sitting down on a bench and taking a sip of her drink. Are you tired? A bit. How about the next one after a break? I had a pass that allowed us on any ride that I bought with my first paycheck. I never even imagined I'd get a job. To get better and to catch up to Natsu, to be here with the girl I love so much. It's like a dream. After each wish was granted, I realized I'd given up on so many things before. It's all thanks to her. She fulfills wishes I never knew I had. It was the happiest thought on my mind. You're still smiling. She spoke with a bit of spite. Well, you're just so cute. I gave her a peck on her cheek, which suddenly grew red where my lips touched. Riku! Yeah? Not here. It's embarrassing. If I told her I wanted to see that, I'm sure she'd get all pouty again. She really is cute, though. My girlfriend, who listened to all of my wishes, was the most adorable thing. Sorry, just let me be a boy a little younger than you. Just a little longer. And someday I'll be a real man for her. After making that promise in my heart, I whispered in her ear. And the Ferris wheel next? Alone? Oh, hi, you're gonna do it on the Ferris wheel? I'll do my best to become a good adult, but that's for later in the future. Cute. Okay, hold on, we gotta read his bio. Real name, Riku Yuki. Blood type, B. Birth date and zodiac sign is October 27th, and he's a Scorpio. That's the best one ever, thank you very much. He's 14 years old. Oh, she's like at least 16 or 17. Oh, that's too much of a lolly boy. Nope, too long, too young. Sorry. He's 156 centimeters high. He weighs 45.3 kilograms. He's a second-year junior high student. His hobby is games. His specialty is fake smiles. His favorite food is curry rice, and he dislikes melons as a sympathy gift. Understandable, since he spends a lot of time in the hospital. All right. I listened to his voice when I was like messing with the settings, and I'm just gonna say I like it. I like it a lot.
あなたはこの世界の宝だ。
It's 10 times better than the voice I gave him.
あなたはこの世界の宝だ。アマデウス、あなたは美しい。
I love it so much.
あなたはこの世界の宝だ。ああ、我が愛しきアマデウス。どうか、その顔をよく見せてくれ。ああ、我が愛しきアマデウス。ああ。
Okay.
我が愛しきアマデウス。あなたの望みなら何でも叶えよう。すべて私に任せておけばよい。あなたの望みなら何でも叶えよう。
I fucking love it. I can't handle it.
あなたの望みなら何でも叶えよ
It's so fucking amazing.
う。あなたから目が離せない。
Look, we all love the Lupin voice, but this one's fucking great too.
あなたから目が離せない。あなたのすべてが愛おしい。どうか、永遠に私のそばに、アマデウス。
Amadeus. Like how he says that.
どうか、永遠に私のそばに、アマデウス。
I love that so much.
私のすべてはあなたのものだ。
Okay. Real name, Toru Aso. Blood type, AB. He was born on February 11th, and he's an Aquarius. He's 21 years old, 186 centimeters high, weighs 66 kilograms. He's a university medical student. His hobbies involve watching westerns alone. I like the alone. Not just watching westerns, but alone. His specialty is remembering things. That's like the most generic. Remembering things? That's what? Okay. His favorite food is tortillas, and he dislikes fortune telling. So random. All right. Across the crowd in front of the station, I saw her wave and run toward me. Sorry to make you wait. I almost said the word cute aloud when I saw her smile and catch her breath. I didn't wait long. Want to go? Panicked, I turned and we headed out. I love the fact that he's such an awkward nerd, God. It was only the beginning of the day, yet it almost blew up in my face. Calm down, calm down. I have to complete today's mission. This first date. I swallowed my breath and turned around, meeting her eyes as she walked timidly. You don't need to worry one bit. So long as I'm with you, it's fine. Okay, I'm excited to see where we go. Her gentle smile, a blessing from God. Amadeus, she's absolutely adorable. I love him. I love him so much. I love being in his head. It's like, oh, you're such a fucking nerd. God, I love it. Miracles did happen in the real world. After all these years, I never thought I could get such a cute girlfriend. I guess I've finally become a normie. No, that's so superficial of me. My goal for today is to give her a fun day. I have no ulterior motives. Top 30 date ideas she'll love. Your guide to a successful first date. Oh my God, I love him so much. He's so my favorite character. I can't even. I know I love Radius too, and he's that needy, sad, like gloomy little like idol. But I love Astra. I'm sorry, he's far above everybody. Like, he is such a fucking nerd. Oh, you poor sad thing. Like, I gotta look up dating advice because I don't know how to do this. Oh my God, you're so cute. I love you so hard. I can't handle him. I carefully compiled research data and simulated everything in my head. And now for the execution phase. Or so I thought. Oh my God, he's so fucking sweet. Closed. At the entrance to the aquarium hung a cruel sign blocking the way. Impossible. Such a basic mistake. Me! I planned a leisurely stroll, followed by a light lunch, but it all crumbled now. I even brought an oversized towel in preparation for the dolphin show. And still in disbelief, I turned toward her when I felt something hit my nose, and then my cheek. Oh, it's raining? Oh, I looked up and the clouds rolled across the sky, and big droplets began to fall. No! I watched as the concrete at our feet dampened and became stained black. There was no cover around the aquarium, and no nearby buildings. Toru, this way! Hand in hand, we ran under a tree. This is the worst. On the entrance grounds, completely devoid of people, was a sudden downpour. If it were sunny, we could still walk. As I hung my head down, I heard giggling and saw her shaking with laughter. I've been to the aquarium, but it's the first time I've gotten this wet. Sorry. Oh, right. In a panic, I pulled out the towel I had brought in my bag. She took the towel with a smile and gently put it over both of our heads. I won't ever forget this day. Her smile was like the sun. Yeah, me neither. Against the makeshift sky that she made. I'm glad no one's around. Surprised at how easily she lifted my spirits, I leaned over and just barely touched her forehead with a gentle kiss. Oh! This is so cute! He's such a little nerd. That would be me, though, on a date. I'd plan something and be like, it's all ruined! Oh. Alright, Zane. And Zane is Saint Germain. Saint Germain's voice. There you go.
ねえ、君のこと触ってもいい？
He kind of has the gentleness. Well, obviously, like, I didn't do anywhere near the same, but he's got a gentleness in the way he speaks, which is what I saw. You know what I mean?
俺は 君の役に立ちたいんだ。どうしたの？俺に何か用？君と一緒にいると気持ちいい。君の手ってずっと触っていたくなる。笑ってる君は可愛いな。君の声もっと聞かせて。ねえ、手をつないでもいい？
He sounds so like it's kind of adorable because I don't know, like almost timid.
ねえ、手をつないでもいい？君と俺は違うのかな？
So timid and scared. Oh,
君のこと必ず俺が守ってあげる。
he was the stabby one though, and voiced by Saint Germain, who's the stab. I'm just saying. I got Daisuke Hirakawa's number. I got your fucking number, buddy. Like, he's gonna voice any character now, and I'm gonna be like, that's the stabby one. I'm just... I don't know.
君と俺は違うのかな？
But it's so funny because you're like, oh, he's so timid and scared and adorable, but then he's a little fucking crazy, and I still don't forgive you for that.
ねえ、俺のことだけを見て。
But it is, isn't it? It's like perfect. The inflection is perfect. Like he's kind of scared of everything, and do you kind of get that from Zane? Like, oh, he's kind of timid, and like because he doesn't know what's going on. And
俺には君だけしかいないんだ。ねえ、俺のことだけを見て。
all right, here we go for the dating game. His real name is we don't know. We don't know his blood type. We don't know his birth date or zodiac because he's not a real person. He's about 18 years old. He's 173 centimeters high, weighs 53.6 kilograms. He has nothing in reality because he's from a game. His hobby is listening to people's stories. His specialty is server data analysis. His favorite food is potofu with extra vegetables. I think I said that right. I don't know. And he dislikes lemons. Why? His perspective. Blue is the color of work. I worked all day yesterday. I have today off, and then tomorrow afternoon, and midnight the next. Red is the color of rest. Today is shopping with her day. I write a lot more on my calendar now. She gave me a large day planner soon after I arrived in the real world. Write down anything confusing, okay? The note column filled up in a flash, but the calendar was still blank. The first thing I wrote was trash day, since all I could do was clean up. Demento's room was overwhelming, but in time I got it cleaned up. It was fun. She was impressed, and that made me happy. I was so excited to see her smile again. I drew a thick circle around today. Minato! Hearing a voice call my new name, I tossed the planner into my bag. Did you get into some sort of trouble? She ran up and looked at me worriedly. When we go out together, we always meet up in front of the convenience store. She clearly didn't expect to see me show up at her school. Not at all. I just came to see you. She put her hand to her chest in relief. Oh my goodness, you scared me. Does she know she's unbearably cute when she's surprised? I might tell her. And I wanted to see your school, too. Oh, yeah? Want a tour? I considered it, but shook my head. Sometime when there's a sports day or a school culture festival. I'd better write that in my calendar. My planner's filling up, and the pages are a rainbow of color now. Come on, let's go shopping. Sounds good. I'm ready. We walked together toward the station. I know she was acting a little odd. She wouldn't meet my eyes. I wanted to hold hands like usual, but she had a tight grip on her bag strap. Something the matter? I took a chance to break the silence. Sorry, I was just a little nervous. Nervous? Why? As I tilted my head, she looked down, even more embarrassed than usual. Her face and neck blushed a bright red. At the school, everyone was looking at us. Because you're so handsome. Handsome? She nodded, still self-conscious. She called me handsome. I almost pulled out my planner to write it down, but remembered I had no room. I don't know who's saying, come on, it's shopping time. So, come on, it's shopping time! I have no idea. She was still fidgeting nervously, but I grabbed her hand and tugged her along. I have to buy myself a notebook. There's a lot less that confuses me now, but there's more I want to remember. My happiness, my excitement, my joy, and that notebook would become a rainbow. A notebook? I burst out laughing and nodded. A thick one. I got a lot to write. That was cute, even though his path was like, what the fuck? Here we go. I almost want to do Shiki last, but
君は可愛いぽよね。
okay, that's the Puyo Puyo voice.
ぽよぽよは君の味方ぽよ。ぽよぽよに何か言おうぽよ。君は可愛いぽよね。疲れたら肩を揉んであげるぽよ。
You cannot tell me Shiki spoke in the Puyo Puyo voice the whole time.
むふふ。一緒にいると楽しいぽよ。むふふ。一緒にいると楽しいぽよ。ぽよぽよがいれば心配ご無用ぽよ。かゆいところはないぽよ。
Yeah, but I can't do this. I need to know what the voice he gave when he was actually Shiki was. We'll have to go back and play a scene
君
if
の
he
こ
doesn't
と
do
が
it.
大好きぽよ。
お前は俺にとって一番
There you go.
大切な存在だ。
Thank you. That's what I needed. I needed the shaky voice, not three things of the Puyo Puyo voice, okay?
この気持ち届けぽよ。
Okay, now we got Puyo Puyo back.
俺のためにありがとうな。
この気持ち届けぽよ。
俺の気持ち気づいてる？俺の気持ち気づいてる？
It's so quiet.
俺の気持ち気づいてる？俺はお前のために新しい世界をもうお前を二度と離さない。もうお前を二度と離さない。
I know we're listening to the same thing over and over, but we had to hear too much Puyo Puyo voice, and I want Shiki voice, motherfucker.
俺の気持ち気づいてる？俺はお前のために新しい世界を
He does that. It's so funny because he can do like the cutesy kind of voice, and then he does that, and you're like, the first time I heard him do in Utano Prince-sama, Cecil's voice, I was expecting I was like, all right, I'm like, this is gonna be weird because I'm expecting the Saito voice, right? And I heard, and it was so much cuter, and I was like, well, I shouldn't be fucking surprised at this point because Van Helsing, Undertaker, obviously not. But you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, I shouldn't be surprised at this point. The Japanese voice actors are fucking amazeballs, and you have like
ぽよぽよは君にメロメロぽよ。
that and this.
俺の気持ち気づいてる？
Shouldn't be fucking surprised, but
俺はお前のために新しい世界を
the Boyo voice. Super cute. And then you've got the fucking like, that's almost the Saito voice, like the deeper, mysterious, like, oh no, keep talking. I love it. I can't get over it. Anyway. All right. I secretly bought a ring, and the price was fine, and it was a popular brand. The engravings on it were modest, with no stone, good for normal use. After thinking for ages, I finally bought it. I only then realized a basic thing. Giving a girl a ring was a big deal. It might have been better to give a watch, or a thin chain necklace for school. As I pictured it, my phone went off. I just got to the apartment. What time are you getting back today? I'll be waiting here with your favorite, stew. I almost knelt down there on the road. What the hell? We're like newlyweds. Wanting to see her immediately, I thrust the ring in my bag and ran home. This is so cute! I'm gonna die! This should have been the end! We should have done him last! I'm back! I came in out of breath, and the girl I love most in the world was surprised. Welcome back. You sure are early. I slipped away from the lab today. Then I should have started cooking earlier. I'm sure you're hungry. I could see a large pot heating up. Oh, and I think that the stew is being made just for me. I get all excited. I liked stew, but I liked it being made for me and fed to me even more. I hope he means serve to you and not like she's actually going to hold the spoon for you or anything, because that's a little fucked up. That's a little much. I like the idea of her hard work with the preparations, tasting the food and boiling it slowly while thinking of me. She makes it a lot, so I feel like she thinks that I just like it. That's right. Mom told me to bring over some oranges, so I did. You want some? Yeah, later. Actually, I pulled at her apron waist and buried my face in the back of her neck. Shiki! She let out an embarrassed voice. It's really the cutest. I wasn't used to the way she said it. Hearing her speak my name with the deepest affection possible. Mom told me to bring this over, and then we make out and have sex. That's just really fucking weird. I love it. I love how it's still like a little inappropriate. You're like, there's still a little bit of inappropriate about this, but I love it anyway. When should I tell her the truth? I have no confidence that we could keep up our lives like this in the future. I don't want her to hate me. That's why I won't tell her the truth. I want her to like me. To tell her instead of coming here from time to time, to stay here with me every single day. I could never tell her that. I thought that I'd be stronger by now. I never realized I was such a coward. I thought you'd be late again today. There was a small voice in my arms. I thought we couldn't spend much time together, but I couldn't say it, so... Quietly she said, but now I'm happy, and pushed her cheek into my chest. She couldn't say it. She couldn't because she liked me. Huh. So it's just the same as me. We already know that she's the one that kissed you. Anyway, siblings and lovers. This feeling of happiness from finally being tied together, never wanting to let go. I just love how they get, like, they're like, well, we gave this to you, and now we're going to point out we're siblings and lovers. Sibling lovers. You know what I mean? And you're like, it's so wrong, and God, it feels so good. I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, huh, I see. I laughed, pulling her onto the floor. Shiki! You really are cute. I love you. I kissed her multiple times all over, and she smiled and wriggled her body. Wait, that tickles! Shiki! Hey, is it alright if I mark you as mine and tie us both together forever? Without waiting for a reply, I reached for the package in my bag. Oh! We don't get to see how that ends, but we know how it ends. Oh my god, yes! I'm getting married to my brother! It's my brother's wedding, but also mine. What? You know what's funny? Everyone else's real name, they put, like, the English way, first name, they put his name backward. They left it the Japanese style. Anyway, real name is, well, it's Shiki Hanamiya. Blood type is AB. He was born on June 30th and is a Cancer. He's 21 years old, 181 centimeters high. He weighs 60.2 kilograms. He's a university medical student. His hobby is proving difficult formulas. His specialty is blank jigsaw puzzles. His favorite food is oranges, and he dislikes idealists. Demento.
その怯えた顔たまらねえぜ。
It works for him. It does. It really
あん
does.
た何見てやがる。ああ、死にてえのか。ああ、死にてえのか。死にたくなきゃ俺に従い。俺様に何の用だ。死にたくなきゃ俺に従い。あんたは俺のもんだ。
I like his voice.
そんなに警戒すんじゃねえよ。そんなに警戒すんじゃねえよ。あんたは俺のもんだ。くそ。なんなんだあんたは。くそ。なんなんだあんたは。くそ。
Okay, so that one.
なんなんだあんたは。
It's weird because sometimes there's more than one, but
俺は
Yeah.
どうしてんだ。
we had to listen to that 3 times.
くそ。
See?
なんなんだあんたは。ち。そんな顔してんじゃねえ。
He does the
笑え。
ch a lot.
来いよ。何もしねえから。もう、あんたを離さねえ。ち。そんな顔してんじゃねえ。笑え。
He's Minato Karasuma. His blood type is A. He was born on August 22nd and he's a Leo. He is 22 years old, 186 centimeters high. He weighs 64 kilograms. He's a convenience store clerk whose hobby is watching the clock. His specialty is darts. His favorite food is pomegranates, and he dislikes team games. I'm sad that doing that is all over because that is really fucking fun. All right, here we go. I slammed the door to my locker and something fell over. Whatever. Not like anyone cares. I better hurry up. She's standing there waiting for me all the time, pretending she just arrived. How was your day? She's my girlfriend. Cute, right? The guys can tease me all they want. Oh, aren't we meeting somewhere else? I just wanted to see you work. Are you trying to tell me something? She changed quite a bit too. She's not fazed by what I say now. More like I'm the one being fazed now. Can't she at least look intimidated? My chest gripped in pain each time I saw her bright smile. Let's go. That was about the best I could muster. Okay? Look at her smile again. What's there to smile about? Not like we're going someplace special. We're just gonna stroll to the park. And we're just going to eat some lunch I got from work. It's been like this every weekend now. I think it's so funny because, like, I just want to point this out. He's like, it's not like we're going to a place special. We're just going to the park. And I'm sitting over here like, oh, boys are so stupid. We just want to be with you. We don't have to go anyplace special. You don't have to be like, I'm flying you to Paris. Fuck that shit. Just, like, take me to fucking, like, the park or something. Like, let's just go to the, like, we're taking you to a fancy restaurant. Fuck, I just want to go to the dive bar and hold hands and just be stupid together. Like, that's it. We want the simple things. Well, okay, the best kind of girls like me do. Like, whatever. Like, I'm sorry, you should fly me to Paris on vacation, and we should go to really expensive restaurants and buy me, like, a Coach bag. Fuck that shit! No. Buy me anime merch of my favorite boyfriendos, and, like, take me to a dive bar, and, like, just let me, like, just, yeah, that's it. That's simple. Simple stuff. Like, you know, you play your video games, and I'm gonna be over here recording mine, and like, look at the hot anime boys, look at my boyfriends. I'm sorry. That's why I will die alone, because I don't think any man can handle how many boyfriendos I have. They'd be like, you love the anime characters more than me, don't you? Yeah, always. I will probably always choose one of them over you, just because they're better. Especially Astrum, he's my favorite. Anyway. Do couples usually go watch movies or buy stuff or something? It's been months since I lost my memory. But not knowing what couples do is probably from not having that experience before, even when I had my memories. Are you having fun? I asked out of the blue and she stopped eating and smiled. Being with you is fun, Minato. Here. She brought the food to my mouth. Damn it, this is embarrassing. Look, she's smiling even more than before now. It's like treasure hunting. Huh? I can tell how you're feeling by keeping my ears open to you. Sure, whatever. Stupid. You're my one and only treasure. She then put her hand to her heart. I bet she knows what I used to be like. Not that I care now. Anyway, she's probably not talking about it because it's best not to. If so, I won't dwell on it either. It's better for me to not know than to find out and ruin what I have now. I'm too weak to face the truth. Yeah, you don't want to know you're a murderer. But I can tell that I was a lowlife who lived off the misery of others. Her smile is more than I can ask for. I've been thinking recently that maybe I can become a better person. Just a little, by being with someone like her. I can face the truth after that. As I went through those thoughts, I grabbed hold of her chin and kissed her. Minato! He tastes like food. Well, because she was eating it. That's gross. Well, I was eating it, you know. It's like me and the people who read this game were like, same mind. Wow. I didn't say it was bad. Oh, here. With that, I reached into my pocket and placed a key in her hand. This is your apartment key? You're free to go and clean the place up as you please. On one condition. You're free to go in and clean my place for me. That's touching and beautiful coming from him. With her face all red, I patted her head and laughed. Make sure you call it your home. Aw, that was actually cute. So, he, like, I feel bad because, like I said, he gets the shittiest route because, like, he gets nothing. But that was actually nice seeing that because I feel like it humanizes him a little bit. He doesn't remember and he's a lowlife and it's better. Okay, all right, yeah, because he was a murdery weirdo. Like, I get it. But I still feel bad. Like, and like, Shiki was terrible, but we went back in the past and we fixed it so it was like this beautiful, wonderful thing and Shiki was just wonderful, you know? Zane, I still, like, still don't know. Like, Zane and Demento still disturb me a little bit. Also disturbs me that Zane took over Demento's body. Like, I feel bad. Like, I feel bad for Demento. Like, you're like, I know he was murdery and shit, but I feel really bad for him because, like, he got a really short route. He only, like, and Zane ended up taking over his body. And Zane's like, he got the short end of the stick. But, no, but I do love Shiki. And I just love the sibling love that's just really inappropriate and just amazing. Astrum really is my favorite.
ど
Sorry.
うか永遠に私のそばにアマデウス
I love him so much. And Radius.
最近あんたのことばかり考える。
They're like two drastically different. Like Radius is the like I'm just the moody, gloomy. I don't know what it is because normally that character like he's just beautiful, but the like I'm kind of moody and I'm kind of a jerk and I'm a bit of a playboy and I'm so distraught on the inside. You'd be like, oh sweet Jesus, you're such a drama queen. And I normally wouldn't be able to handle it, but I fucking love it coming from him. I don't know, I can handle it. But like Astrum really is my favorite because he is 100% the character. He's the character I like. He's got the glasses. He's the glasses character. I love them usually. He's the sweet nerd. So he's got the Victor aspect. You're like an adorable nerd and you're slightly awkward, but he's a little bit of a dick too. Like he's kind of like, "What? You're making fun of me." Like, and I'm sure he wasn't being angry, he's more like, "You're making fun of me." Like he's just so like he's got that little bit of the Van Helsing dick hole in him, just a little bit. And then he's like so dramatic and flamboyant, like, because I'm overacting, as I'm playing in the game. And you're like, oh, I love that so fucking much. You're like a full deck of cards. Just, I can't even, but, so we're going to go in here. We'll check out we've already seen this one. Okay. And we've seen all these, so we're looking at these now. Oh, she's so sweet. That doesn't have a thing. Poor Shiki. It should have been Shiki's thing, but it wasn't. And I think this is our... Oh, look at it! Oh, can we zoom in? Like, can we... Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Like, oh! Okay, there's really not much. Like, oh! Wait, I need to, like, zoom out. I'm trying to zoom out. I want to zoom in like this so we can see. Oh, there we go. That's good enough. I want to be able to see the whole thing. You know what I mean? And not cut anything off. I'm like, oh, look at him winking. I love him. He's like, get away from her, pervy angel. Oh, oh, oh! I really want to Jaka's route. I really do. Like. Oh, she's so fucking pretty. Like, Jesus. Like, that's how I want my anime girl eyes. Like, beautiful looking, not saucers. But this is what they make you, like, kind of cutesy, and she's cute. Like, her giant, like, sideburn things. Like, I'm not huge. The hair is not perfect, but she's still cute. But I just love how this is what they do. They give you a cutesy, kind of like looks 12. This is what I want. I want to be this. I want to be goddamn fucking, like, gorgeous as shit. And then I would understand why they were fawning all over me. You know the only thing that sucks about this? I know it's because we're all in this world, but Shiki's not in this. Like, Puyo Puyo is, but Shiki's not. Like... And I almost wish, like, Demento and, like, Zane were over here with our boyfriendos. So, like, we could leave it big, but we're just gonna leave it like this, so. I'm just sad that Shiki's not there. Like, he is his Puyo Puyo, but I think he should have been as himself, you know? So that's the only thing that makes me feel bad about it. So, but anyway. So yeah, that was Period Cube. Woo! I'm not sure. Is this part 35? Bird, I'm sorry. I think this might be what, part 35? I think it is because so if it is, well, okay, so it is Code Realize Wintertide Miracles is not being released until next week. I think it comes out the 14th or the 15th. So I am not anticipating. I'm gonna try. I think it comes out the 14th, and I think because I pre-ordered it, usually when you pre-order games, they deliver it like it gets shipped, so it's delivered to you the day it releases. That's what Amazon usually does. I don't know if that's gonna work that way or not, but if I do get it on the 14th, the day it's released, then I'm going to try to get up the first part on the 15th. Otherwise, it'll be on the 16th or something. So sometime after that. It is coming. So because we have some time in between, I don't know, Life is Strange Chapter 2 or whatever, Part 2 is out right now. I know everybody and their brother plays it, but I played all the other Life is Strange games. I love them, so I'm still going to do it for myself, like whatever. But I just wasn't in a rush to record it and put it up right away. I'm like, whatever. People are going to watch it, they're going to watch it. If they're not, they're not. Doesn't matter. But that might be, if I have time to do it, I'm not as invested in like making sure I get it done. But if I have time to record it, that'll be up after this, in between that and Code Realize Wintertide Miracles. But Code Realize is coming next week. So I'm not really planning. Obviously, nothing else is starting between. We're not starting a new game tomorrow. Obviously, it's going to be next week, about a week, probably at least a week, because I think if this is part 35, this is going up on a Saturday, unless I'm stupid and I forget to post shit again, like I did one day, like whatever. So yeah, most likely it'll be out next Friday or Saturday, is what I'm hoping, to at least get the first part up. You know, we'll see what happens, because that means I've got to record, post, upload. I don't know if that's going to be possible to get the first part recorded, uploaded, and posted in the same damn day, because that's a lot of recorded, processed, uploaded, all of that. Is that what I said? That's what I meant. To do all that and do it in a day, because I don't really have all the time in the world, and it takes a long time to process and then upload. So like, I would literally have to come home from work, record the part, process it, upload it, and then like, so I don't know. We'll see. Worst case, it'll go up Saturday, so you'll see it sometime. But yeah, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So Life is Strange 2 might be like coming next week if I feel like recording it. I don't know. We'll see. So I don't know if I have time. I don't know. Like, I want to try to do other games. I'm not too concerned. I do want to play it eventually, but like, since I didn't record it the day it came out and upload all the parts like everybody else did, it's like, well, everybody's already seen it from other people doing it. I mean, I'm still gonna play it, and record it and upload it, but like, whatever. I'm not in a rush to do it. Code Realize is more important to me. So, but yeah. So, with that, I'm probably, well, obviously, Code Realize is going to take place of this, and then we'll see. I'm probably not going to. I may not be maintaining 3 Atome games at a time. I know we have 3 of them going up, but once Ashen Hawk ends, I might just keep doing London Detective Mysteria, put that on a daily basis instead of every other day, and just do that and Code Realize and just do 2. Just because I am trying to literally ripping my entire apartment apart and just getting rid of stuff and decluttering and I need to focus on being able to do that. And it's really hard trying to juggle 3 different games and do all of that. So I'll probably just, go with 2 for a while, just until for like the rest of eternity because it'll take me fucking forever to rip my apartment apart, like every inch of it, and go through every single drawer and every single box and every single cabinet and every single everything because it's killing me. I just have so much shit and I just need to get rid of shit. I've really got to watch that fucking that show on Netflix that is making everybody actually do that. It's funny because I had this urge to just do that and like I need to go through and do that like before Christmas, and then all of a sudden I heard about the show and I'm like, well, see, now everyone's got that idea. And it looks like I watched the show and I haven't, but it's a nice little Japanese lady who just goes around. I'm like, it seems like a really great show and I want to watch it anyway, but I haven't watched it yet. But like, I didn't even watch the show to get I had the urge before I even knew that it existed. And then like I come back from Christmas and all of a sudden it's like, there's the show and everybody's doing this. And I'm like, see, it's like, I'm always ahead of the trends. But I'm like, I feel like I can't watch it because I feel like I will give me more. Like I literally sit there like, oh my god, I need to go through stuff like now. Now I'm gonna keep doing this, and I need to rearrange my apartment. I need to do everything, and it's like, ugh. But so that's what I'm doing. That's why I won't be doing as many games, just because I'm not gonna have any time, and I don't want to like not have stuff going up. So in lieu of that, we're just gonna go down to 2 games. But right now we'll finish the games that we have, and there's no way I'm putting off Code Realize. Oh my god, I am so fucking excited. I've waited a year for this shit. Okay, not really a year, but almost. It feels like it. I feel like we've waited forever. It's been months, and I'm so excited, so. But anyway, so I will see you guys in Code Realize, or possibly Life is Strange, if you watch that, and if I happen to get it up tomorrow, you'll see it, I guess, if I recorded it. I don't know. And if you watch it. Otherwise, I will see you around in other games, because we do have other games going on. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I did enjoy this game. I'm glad we finally played it. Yeah, so anyway, I'll see you guys around. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.